like a candle burning bright. Love is glowing in your eyes, a flame to light our way that burns brighter every day. But now I have you. Nobody loves me like you do. Like a leaf upon the wind, I couldn't find no place to land. I dreamed the hours away and wondered every day, do a dream come true? Nobody loves me like you do. What if I've never met you? Where will I be right now? Funny how love just fall in place somehow. You touch my heart in places that I never even knew, because nobody loves me like you do. I was words without a tune. I was a song still unsung, a poem with no rhyme, a dancer out of time. But now there's you, babe. Nobody loves me like you do. What if I've never met you? Where will I be right now? Funny how love just fall in place somehow. You touch my heart in places that I never even knew, because nobody loves me. Nobody loves me like you do. Nobody loves me. Like you. My love, remember when we've held on, yes, in the rain. The nights we've almost trusted. Oh, my love, my love, my love. Can you hear me once again? Oh, we can take the night into tomorrow, and without feelings, oh, touching you, I can feel it all again. Didn't we almost have it all? When love was all we had worth giving, the ride with you was worth the fall, my friend. Loving you makes life worth living. Did we almost have it all? The nights we fell until the morning, and you know you never loved that way again. Did we almost have it all? Sorry this last 10 years disturbed us. Sorry if I ruined it. Somebody told me keep on because of this, were something like saying that I were kind of imitating Whitney Houston. So suddenly when she were here in Buenos Aires, that I couldn't go to see her. But suddenly she made them this, after this same song, she made them this potpourri. And over her songs, after these songs, she sang this one at this way, the little choke front. And suddenly somebody said, well, sing out and keep on like shit down there. And sorry, I am a little bit tired. I sang a lot. This didn't happen to me before. I remember before this damage since 2006 over this misappropriations and inventions upon my life to destroy me and suppress me and putting me like a piece of a nature trade. But Cuerpo Médico Forense, and well, you know the story already. Gobierno de la Ciudad de Buenos Aires, the whole disgusting forever run with a burden of misappropriated and victims. Suddenly I used to singing. Of course, the reality, I never been nothing like they says, and I won't. I never needed what they says I need. Over this reality, I used to singing about 2 hours and a half and 3 hours non-stopping, and after that time I started feeling a little tired, but never to getting my voice broke like this day. And this is exactly the temperatures I've been receiving by this whole abominable ones. But well, further this, I'm sorry I'm tired on my voice, but the reality were to making something over her, so I imitate her like, if I should stay, I would only be in your way, so I'll go, but I know, do I? Sorry, I have my identity. I loved her and she were amazing, she were awesome, and she had a very special, beautiful way of singing. And there are things like in life you just get around, and whenever you like something you try to reproduce it, and whenever you like the way it sounds. You trust the way to make it sound the same ways. Whenever you are not in the reality of your own identity to experiencing, so suddenly I can say, if I should stay, I will always be in your way. So I'll go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way. And even sound a little bit like her. There are things that we adopt in life, and there are things that we just like, and we make on the way to making our identities, perhaps building some paraphrasing ways, some singing, some performance, and giving some kind of a touch. And there is suddenly we have a very who we are, sometimes taken from others which can do or not, or seem to find out the ourselves way. So suddenly I can maybe. And I will always love you. And I will always love you. I will always love you. Oh yeah. Or whatever. We can find out the way, and we can find out our identities. But I have identity enough. The thing is that I am having this way of living which is not the best. And I don't know, this thing of no, he cannot have the capacity, he cannot do this, he cannot do that, and he cannot do here, and he cannot do there, and he cannot sing in English, and he cannot sing at all, and is stealing, and is making the forgery, while making the whole time of the processes of the damn disgusting vermins of hell does, to putting in the world, not offense to nobody which works and try to establish orders, but like to say clear, to making time waste to us, over going every day while make us work at this way and wasting this time, knowing that it is me who makes it, not this disgusting sodomite, tablach, which the argument of them for sure is not about that I will steal and forge, but the reality that they says that my existence and my life and my body belongs to them, and they don't allow me to do that they says belongs to them, and I gotta give my life to them. They says about the president of the world said to giving, and also the evangelic prostitutes here, which makes the images to me and every one of us in the pardon for the whole of the victims here and around the world, and people that efforts to try to do something that work, or at least giving some good. So suddenly the reality of this, to making us waste time where it goes around murdering people and destroying people all over and over and over, and keeps on going on the same thing with these arguments of demons and the generation cycles, which forensic corps are in part of this in Argentina. Also this degenerates of government of the city of Buenos Aires logistics to putting shots in the neck to the people to kidnap them and disappear them, and saying, oh, they know, let's make him steal what we gotta do because of it have to be done, because of we command, and its body and its spirit and everything that it is and does belongs to us, and whenever he to do something that we don't allow, we are going to take away because of we didn't say he to do and touching our things. Come on, we cannot be wasting time. And if I say, or of whatever to do, like Whitney or not Whitney, there is not actually the point if I imitate her or not. The reality is I don't need to imitate her, I love her. I'm not like an idol, like a person, like a starring, like a professional. And she were a special person, a special woman, like much older are, like Celine, like Barbara, which I know what this discussing the generation are doing to them too, about the accusing them to making damages to the government, and supposedly my delirious condition supporting me and my damages to them. And not only them, but also to Mr. President of US, to Mr. President of Swiss, to Mr. President of Israel, and friends of mine all over. Just like to saying this, is this that important whenever we understand that the reality is not about if I imitate or not imitate, or the reality of do I have the capacity when no one of this have never the intention, not even the reality to approach at not justice but making a less humanity upon my person and every one of us. Using anything that I can do for the making the whole harms and tortures and mutilations and slaughteries and rapes and abominations to our people, and putting us like a piece of a meat, saying that they commence and everything's got kind of the way they says, and nothing of it, of course. And that I wouldn't ever been reached out over no bench, over no orders from nowhere of the world, because of this are always in the middle playing the law while manipulates and disappears and murders people all around. Does it have any point today? I am the one that makes it. This disgusting shit cannot even sing the BLYTT. Says blah 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 blah. I'm sorry for this, I am not mocking, but suddenly I'm tired of this disgusting shit that goes to learning a little singing and says, oh, call the witches, that is the voice that I want, tell the witch to put the voice on me. Oh, I got it. What is this? And I'm going to show you about this all that I'm saying, and I'm sorry that's so grotesque way to show it. But the reality is this. There were no ever an intention, a healthy, no justice, no rights, no law intention to making the things that gotta be done. Do you say this one sings? Do you say this one writes? Okay, bring it, I want to hear it and I want to see it, and there I'm going to make my verdict. What the hell? Does any one of this damn shit of a hell, does anything like pretending even to approach what it means real justice and understand what are handling and what gotta judge? They don't judge, they arrange it. They make less humanity industry. That's what Christina Kirchner, Aníbal Fernandez, and the whole abomination this lives for. And I'm just kind of a piece of a meat, and for them, like a suppository for them, sodomaki fever, the fever of the hell, to low down a little bit the shit that they are, so they can feel, oh, I am gold. The gold of the cheating of Botman, haha. But well, let's put in the things all right, with the whole due respect, your honors, in the whole of the world, and I'm sorry for this fathers and for these damages, that this is happening, and also there's to saying that I'm saying here is delirious, of course, demands. Well, goes over there straightening you up and making the whole of the same orders of the government of the world, International Court of Justice. No one were called and not appointed, and pretends to murder everybody all around, of International Criminal Court and International Court of Justice, and taking positions and saying we were always. And this is delirious, but I'm going to show you. And the truth here is further I can sing or not. Further this song, and I'm sorry that suddenly I came with this song, but I think that worth the moment to say it. Does it have any point to waste time with this and shit when we know what they are going for and what they do? Of course, justice must be done. Right things must be done. The law must act. But what infrastructure are we handling at this moment? We gotta be careful. And you know what I mean, Your Honor. This disgusting shit keeps on making the same I do. And whenever I can do my job, They are going to insist on the same, but suddenly it is the same all over. So we gotta think it out, and we gotta make it work somehow, and we gotta take care of because of this artful wording to trying to take it all and saying that they are going to do because of it has to be because of their sex. And they are not in boundaries of nothing but them hanging, rotten, disgusting, sick shit of a fellas, hanging fellas, and the whole generation that they pretend with that, saying that that is their lives and their salvations. So all of that, there's nothing to say with this, but it keeps on attacking, destroying, and murdering my people around here and all over. My generation, my friends, there's no point. We gotta do something, and we gotta be careful, and we gotta understand what these are doing, and we are wasting time. They works in the same on, and keeps on disappearing and murdering and destroying and raping and robbing and forging and lying and accomplishing and also recruiting, and keeps on making the whole generation all on and on. And this disgusting cycle that pretends to be president of Argentina that says I offense her, and gotta talking to my mother and gotta internate me again because of I offensed her, and my mother gotta be the responsible for the negligence that says about a demon that gotta pay for the damages to that damn whore. Suddenly she is going to still being a whore in hell forever because of she's not going any other where, and she's going to do like a whore of hell that she does. So suddenly we are wasting time. And I'm going to steal until my moment, if I have the chance, to saying, and I will always love you, I will always love you, I will always love you. I'll always love you. And we can do anything, but not wasting time with things that never work. So this is the reality, and this is what we got. And capacity, no capacity, I have it. As well, you are watching through this same camera I'm using for this software, and for this video recording, over simultaneously recording, for the infrastructures of justice because of this disgusting hell shit arranged and made on the site, and the whole manipulation for I do not reach no order, no plane ticket, nothing to go out and go over there and showing myself for you to understand the reality of mine and everything that I really am and touch it. And this to be in the middle, isolating and putting the whole generations and trying to establish the orders of Sodoma cycles, abomination, it is no point. So I'm going to ask you please, all of you, to taking care, let's try to make it the best as possible and understanding what is happening here as best to get clear what this is. Let's not waste any time. It is no point for, there's no worth that. There are a lot of people under murder and destructions. And the more I do, most obsessive cycles that generates gets on saying, I done it! And I done it, it's time from me! And yes! You get me. And I'm sorry the grotesque of this, I'm sorry. So the reality is this, we should do something about it, and we should understand something. And besides this camera, you have a satellite up on my head for the condition of this denounced that I do terrorism. So the reality of what they use as institutions for while murders and destroys peoples and makes us waste time. But we well use it. You have the satellite worm side right up on me, and you are watching through here and through up, and you see that it is me. It's my capacity. I am. But this degenerates keeps on making the same thing, and they are not going to stop until they get what they want or go in the hell where they belong. Get that. So please, everybody, ask you to be careful and to be safe, and let's try to do the best as possible. And I'm sorry, guys. I think I am really tired, and there are having too much things all around, and we shall do much better as well. These last days were disastrously painful, and I am tired of everything, and I'm tired of being denigrated, trampled, suppressed, and also put it like a piece of a thing saying, because of we know our law, and because of we got act, and because of this is a mental health condition, and I'm going to show them the mental health, sending them where they gotta go, and I'm going to act about this. I'm going to ask you all please to be safe, and let's try to make the best as possible, and I'm sorry for this. This is about February 5th, 2014, 2033 here in Buenos Aires, like you already have, and you are watching about the red coordinates in the satellite view caught up on me. Sorry for this. I hope this to work for something, and I'm sorry I'm giving this class of testimony. No offense to any one of you. No international criminal court, no international court of justice, not your runners of the states, whatever and whoever and over which state to be that this abominable degenerates are making that to me internationally and come here to trying to put me like a piece of a meat, saying, oh, medicated, because of, it is an insane, and goes and manipulates you right over there if they can, and manipulates everybody all around, and uses all that has around like any kind of shit of a demon, and comes here and makes the disasters until they get what they want and be happy demon, happy shit Sodoma forever. So please, let's be smarter and wiser about this whole, and let's be careful. This is serious, as you know. And Adonai will help us. Shalom. And watch me. It is me. Right? Just like to so clear.